Hello and welcome. My name is John O'Donnell from Vanderbilt Industries, and today we're going to be looking at SPCconnect 2.4 updates and changes that have been made. We're very proud to present 2.4, and it's a huge evolution in the product. Just to recap quickly on where SPCconnect has come from. When SPCconnect was originally created, it was designed to create a bridge for system users to securely access their SPC panels. It allowed them to share their systems and securely control and communicate with their devices. With SPCconnect 2.0, we launched a new platform for security companies and installers to better support their customers, to offer services, and there has been a huge uptake in this feature set. With SPCconnect 2.4, we are now building on that service. We are bringing together those two elements of the system closer together. And you will see that throughout the feature set that there are many things to do with users, verification, and enhancement for the system users and for the companies and the services they can offer. The SPCconnect 2.4 enhancements are very varied, but they have this common theme of offering more services to the end user. For the company installer, we've enhanced verification archiving, event configuration, challenge message configuration, and enhanced the user configuration in SPCconnect. For the system user, the main benefit is push notification, verification, and user control. Verification has always been a major component of SPC systems and a method used to confirm alarms used by many systems throughout Europe. Just to recap quickly on how it works today, verification zone is added on the SPC panel, and an audio device and camera is assigned to that verification zone. This is then configured with an alarm zone, so when it triggers, the audio and video information is stored on the SPC panel. Users could then review this on the SPC panel or through some CMSs view it remotely. However, once the alarm was restored, this information was destroyed. This was a bit of a limitation, and a number of customers over the years have asked us to enhance this. By leveraging on SPCconnect, we can offer a huge new range of services for the verification zones. Verification archiving, which is now released in beta form. Beta form means that this feature may be removed or changed without notification. With the video archiving, we can now say once a verification alarm is triggered that SPCconnect will automatically store that information on the SPCconnect server. Once this is enabled, you must also select a time period for the validation of your data. So after 1 month, the data will be destroyed, or after 6 months if you wish. Once this is configured, the data will be available afterwards for you to review. In each panel group, you will see all your panels and what data is available for them. For each panel, we can drill down and see the individual alarms. We can view this data and export it or delete it. What you can see in the bottom right is an overview of a subsection of the verification data. It shows the images and the audio as seen on SPCconnect. You will also see on this screen you can use it live streaming, send a challenge message. What you cannot see is that the log and event information will also be visible to you. When the data is exported, it can be exported in two formats. A .zip, as you will see above, which contains all the images and the audio, if you wish to email this to a third party, or a .flx. The .flx contains all the information that you see on the screen, including logs, events, audio, and video. The verification data is also available if archiving is not enabled. And for more information on this, please review our verification video as part of SPCconnect 2.0. Next, we move on to event configuration. This is part of verification. As SPC has always been limited by 4 cameras connected to a device, this has limited certain sites. And what we have achieved with SPCconnect 2.4 is the ability to port forward an Eventus and then add it to SPCconnect. This allows us to use the Aventus video streams as verification zones. In order to configure this, as I said previously, you do have to port forward the Aventus. Entering the IP address port in username, we can verify that the connection exists. Once this is achieved, the channels that are configured on the Aventus will appear. This is similar settings to what we have on the SPC panel in terms of pre, post, and interval between images. We can configure this on SPCconnect. Please note that the Aventus must be configured to be recording in order for verification to be obtained from the NVR. In the final setup, we configured the verification zones on SPCconnect. Once this is achieved, the SPCconnect will retrieve the verification zones currently configured on the SPC panel and allow you to select if the NVR's camera should be used for a particular verification zone. From here, we can also look at the live verification from the NVR in order to ensure we have the correct camera. The end result of this is that if a verification zone is triggered with an Aventus DVR, the video stream will be pulled from the NVR as if it was a camera on the SPC system. Challenge message configuration. Challenge messages are a useful tool of the SPC system, which are programmed onto SPC keypads and audio devices and can be narrated and triggered remotely in order to communicate with people on site or to challenge possible intruders. What we have added in SPCconnect is the ability to enable challenge message triggering from SPCconnect and the ability to name these. So the programming of challenge messages must still be performed on the SPC panel. However, when handling alarms or events on SPCconnect, you will now be able to issue a challenge message directly from the SPCconnect. User configuration. One of the main enhancements we've made in SPCconnect is the user configuration. The SPC web page has always provided a powerful tool for user configuration, and it's quite quick and easy to set up users on it. What we have done in order to unify the platform more is to replicate this process inside of SPCconnect. And the reason we have done this is that it allows us to leverage more off SPCconnect and to add additional options. So when we look at the SPCconnect edition of users, we can see there is some very similar fields to the SPC panel. However, there are also some new ones. For example, first name, last name, email address, and custom search fields. These are not part of the standard SPC system, and they have been added in order to support three key new features. The first is that we are now allowing for SPCconnect accounts to be created from the company account. So if a customer requires an SPCconnect or remote access, by obtaining their postcode and phone number, these must be matched and be consistent. The user can be given a Connect account directly from here. Once we complete this process, the user will receive an email saying that the account has been created, and they will be prompted to enter their information. On completion, the panel is automatically added to their account. The second is a bulk import. This allows for the importation of a large number of users through an Excel-compatible file into SPCconnect. When these users are imported, they are added onto the SPC panel and onto SPCconnect. Users' pins and ease can be emailed to the users through SPCconnect in order to ensure a smooth setup. The third and final one is a very small feature we've added. However, it's been quite highly requested by installation companies that when a user forgets their PIN, that there is an option within the edit user to be able to email the PIN to the user. The installer who performs this action never actually has to know what the user's PIN is, and the user is requested to change their PIN on completion. Now to system users. SPCconnect is proud to announce that we are releasing push notification for iOS devices. We are expecting this to release at the start of August. The push notification will operate by an update to 1.5 of the app. The user will be requested if they wish to have push notifications, and if they enable them, they will receive notifications